Abracadabra. Show your gratitude. I mean, give your gratitude right now. Because look, check this out, y'all. Everything is happening as it is supposed to right now. I'm telling you, no matter what situation you are in, you might think but you might think that you are in a tough situation where you don't think or you don't see yourself getting out of. Guaranteed, that's all false, gang. That's all false. I'm telling you, the Most High has you where it wants you for a reason. You are supposed to be exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Things might be cutting off or closing off right now. Old doors are closing as new ones are opening. Because as one door closes, a new one has to open. So if a door is currently closing in your life right now, this is meant for you. This video is meant for you. I guarantee, fret no more. Be thankful. Be most grateful because the Most High is changing your reality as we see it right now in this present moment. I'm talking about this is not going to take time. Time does not exist because that's how they time travel. Because if time existed, then time travel would be non-relevant. It would not exist. It's impossible if time existed. I'm talking about it matters the state, the mindset you are in, and the state of mind that you are holding at that moment. So, the Most High is telling you right now that it's changing your reality as you see right now. Meaning that if you're feeling signs of abundance, if you're feeling like your reality is shifting and you were feeling like it was hesitant, then I'm telling you, it's shifting for the better. This is reason why you were feeling as things weren't going as planned, because things are going as planned. It's always the polar opposite. If you felt like things wasn't in your favor, that's because it is in your favor. And it needs you to feel that uncomfortability so that way you can shift your dynamic, you can shift your view set, because if you were confident and knew and believed, then it would already have shifted. So it needs you to feel that uncomfortableness so that way you can shift it faster, because it needs you to be in that mindset now. So with that being said, it's only merely a test so that way you can handle what the Most High is bringing forth in your reality right now. And I'm telling you, it's bringing forth amazing things that you probably wouldn't have fathomed. Now, you've had ideas, like you knew you were wealthy, you knew you were a billionaire, you knew like you were meant for all this. This is the reason why you've always came back to like your manifestations and putting through forth your goals and seeing things in your reality and having great things, whatever it is that you may see that you are working on right now, right? But it's telling you that time is meant right now. You're meant to have that in this present moment, 333 on the clock right now. And the Most High needs you to be able to handle that. It needs to know that you can handle that. And how it does that, it puts you through uncomfortability. This is why things are not always great everywhere, but things are great for you. Even if you 3 o'clock again, even if you may not view it as great, it's because they are great. If they were great, then you would not be shifting your reality for the better. I'm telling you, that's why rich kids who grow up with money, they don't appreciate it. They're unhappy because they never had to be in that uncomfortable state. So therefore they don't know how to appreciate it. But the Most High needs you to appreciate it now, so that way you will manifest it. The Most High needs you to appreciate that right now, and you shall have that, because they don't appreciate it. That's why the Most High needs you to see what it's like, or it's showed you what it was like to not have it, because now you are about to have it. I don't care if you think that you would never get to a certain point. Guess what? You are at that point right now. 333 on the clock again, 3 times. Oh man, this is confirmation. This is divine ordained, because this video was not planned. I had no intention on doing this video. It merely was a coincidence. I literally just like, yo, I'm gonna just speak, and like the Most High led me to come out here and speak. So if this video resonated with you, congratulations. You now have what you've been working on. If you saw yourself as a multi-billionaire, then guess what? Abracadabra. I'm telling you, the moment you get out of your head, everything will work out for you. You just need to be in that confident energy. Like, you need to be happy, and when you're happy, you're normally confident. This is why happiness exudes opportunity, new things happening in your favor. So if you're ever stressful, doubtful, have anxiety, it's because you're not confident. People who are confident don't yield those results. So this is why, in order, you know what they say, in order to be in that billionaire energy, you wouldn't exude poverty energy. So you wouldn't be thinking about, oh, I spent this or I spent that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Or I can't tip. No. Because then you go against that abundant energy. You see what I'm saying? This is why poverty people don't manifest high yields of money, because they're constantly worrying, they're constantly in their head and doubtful about what they're doing. They don't exude that billionaire energy. I'm telling you, everything matches up. It adds up, yo. So this is why when you feel good, great things happen. People are more open to you. People are more like gratifying. People are more open to you. You receive things come out of nowhere. You have good interactions with people. You're like, yo, why don't this happen more frequently? Because you were not feeling that energy before. Yeah, you are feeling it now. This is why I'm telling you, you got to get back in that childful energy. And that childful energy is that abundant energy. It's that ready energy. It's that you're expecting great things to happen, or you're in a place of non-expecting bad things. It's better to remain neutral, you feel me, than in a negative space or a poverty energy, because you're in a neutral space. So chances are it's a higher chance for you to yield good results versus the opposite. If you're not happy right now, if you're finding yourself being depressed or thinking about money or thinking about things like, you know, prices and purchasing things, it's because you're not in that neutral energy. And it's best to get yourself back to that neutral energy. And that is closer, and that's easier for you to get yourself back into that high, abundant energy. So if you're in a negative, like poverty space, work on getting yourself to a neutral space, okay, which is your child essence. And then when you get in that neutral space, it's easier to get in that billionaire space. And that is when things will just come pouring into your reality. You'll see everywhere there's opportunities where that energy matches yours, it's gonna flood into your reality. And it's up to you to just open that door or not. You can choose to, or you can choose not to. If you don't recognize that abundant energy and you're like wary and iffy about it, then chances are you won't open that door. But when you're in a neutral space and you recognize the energy, I guarantee you're gonna open that door, because you're out of that negative space.